Hello and welcome to another walkthrough by Commander Rogden from Rogden Gaming. In this particular walkthrough, we'll look at how to become a vampire, what its benefits and penalties are, as well as how to find a cure. Before embarking upon your journey to become a vampire, it is important to be aware that vampirism is a disease, and resistance to disease will reduce your chance of catching it. Therefore, if you have any items that provide this benefit to you, ensure that you remove them before beginning this adventure. The disease that you are looking to acquire is called sanguinare vampiris, and is marked by a reduced health effect on your active effects list. Additionally, and lesser known, is that possessing a blessing from any of the temples will drastically reduce your chance of receiving diseases. If you currently have any of these effects, make sure to wait until it expires, or you may find yourself spending several hours attempting to acquire this disease. There are 3 locations throughout Skyrim that contain vampires that are not related to quests. Mara's Eye Pond, reachable from Windhelm. As there are 2 vampires in this area, and several creatures that they can raise from the dead, it is not recommended that you go to this area unless you have a high defense rating, or as a last resort. The second area, and recommended if you have a high magical resist, is the North Shriekwind Bastion, the closest major location being Falkreath. If you would prefer not to fight the zombie that she summons, wait for it to die before opening the door. In order to contract the disease, you must get close enough for her to use her Drain Life ability. When she switches to that and a spell in her hand, just wait until you contract the disease. The third location, and the one that I recommend, especially if you have a natural disease resistance trait, is the Broken Fang Cave, reachable from Whiterun. If you enter this area during the day, it will isolate this vampire from the other vampire that we will be using to contract the disease. If you do not have stealth, there will also be some other enemies that you will need to get rid of before entering the next area. As soon as you enter the room, your target will cast Raise Dead on this body. Either raise it yourself or position yourself to kill it to minimize the damage you take. Once you have entered the room, position yourself on the bed in the far end, and continue moving back and forth, forcing him to use the ability that gives the disease. Keep doing this until you receive the message that you have contracted the disease. Upon acquiring the disease, you'll want to either wait or rest for a period of 3 days. On the 3rd day, wait a few moments, and the disease will disappear, being replaced with vampirism. Your character's appearance will change, and you will acquire the following new active effects. Champion of the Night, which increases your illusion spells by 25%. Night Stalker's Footsteps, which increases your sneak rating by 25%. Immunity to disease. Resist frost, and weakness to fire, both at a magnitude of 25%. You will also acquire a new power, Vampire Servant, which allows you to raise the dead, and Vampiric Drain. And if you are a race other than Khajiit, you will also receive Vampire Sight, which is similar in effect to Night Eye. Additionally, being outside during the day will reduce your health, magicka, and stamina regeneration by 100%, as well as reduce those values by 15 points. For each day that you go without feeding, your vampiric powers will improve, and many of your weaknesses will also increase. Notably, your resist frost and weakness to fire will increase by 25% each stage, and your weakness to sunlight will have an increased effect of 15 points, also for each stage. A new power will be granted to you when your stage increases. At the second stage, you will receive Vampire Seduction, which calms creatures and people up to level 10 for 30 seconds. At stage 4, you will be granted Embrace of Shadows, which provides you with invisibility and night vision for 180 seconds. Additionally, for stages between 1 to 4, your Vampire Servant and Vampiric Drain abilities will increase in power. Reaching level 4 Vampirism comes with an additional penalty. All creatures and characters that would otherwise be neutral or friendly will become hostile. Exceptions to this are members of the Thieves Guild, the Assassins Guild, and your housecarls. To feed and lower your vampirism level back to 1, you must activate a sleeping character. If you grow tired of being a vampire, there is a character in Morthal that can relieve you of this curse. To locate him more quickly, you may speak with any of the innkeeps and ask them about the rumors that they have.
It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. They say Folion of Morthal has studied vampires.
This will start the quest Rising at Dawn, and update his location on your map.
I know many things. I have met Daedra and Dwemer, and everything in between. It is possible I know of a ritual. When you have a gem and have filled it, return to me and I will perform the ritual.
If you do not already have a black soul gem, he will sell one to you, and you can fill it by killing any humanoid character. Once you have done so, you may provide him with the gem, and he will update your quest log.
Meet me at the summoning circle in the marsh at dawn.
Head to the quest objective just north of Morthal and wait until 5 AM. Phalion will then meet you at this location and begin the ritual. When he is finished, the vampirism curse will be removed. Note that removing it in this fashion will not prevent you from reacquiring it, and his quest is repeatable if you acquire the curse once again. He, however, only sells the Black Soul Gem one time. This completes our walkthrough on Vampirism. This is Commander Ogden. Thanks for watching.